Okay, awesome. Hey guys, Kristen here. If you're watching the replay, today I'm going to be talking to you about what to do about guilt. Guilt is something I think we all end up feeling, at least from time to time, when we're still really, really severely ill with severe chronic fatigue. It comes up when we aren't able to do things for people that we want to do. It comes up when we feel like a burden on others. It can come up when we've made promises that we can't keep, or we have to cancel plans. Once again, we can end up feeling really guilty for not doing things, or for feeling like other people are having to do a lot more than their fair share for us. And guilt is a really big, hard, ugly, heavy emotion to feel. It can be all consuming. I don't know about you guys, but I normally don't feel a little guilt. I normally feel like a ton of guilt or none at all. If anyone hops on here, I will be answering some questions at the end if I have time. I only have about 10 minutes today. I had to, don't tell anybody, but I had to run home from work to record this video quick. I am going to be traveling a lot over the next 4 weeks, and it's hard for me to schedule in time to do these videos. And I really enjoy doing the lives right now because I got some great feedback from you guys in the last one I did. I love getting your questions in real time. I love getting to have that dialogue. And even though that's not likely to happen today in 10 minutes, I am searching for a time in my calendar I can book every week where I can come on, and you guys know I'm coming on, so you can plan to be here and ask questions and share your stories if you want to. So that is coming in the next several weeks. It's just going to be, I'm going to be in San Francisco tonight, flying out tonight. The following week, I'm visiting my cousin up in Maine. The week after that, I'm going to a resort in Virginia for 4th of July here in the US. And the week after that is my baby sister's wedding in Delaware, which is so exciting. It's really wonderful to get to have a really full life again and know that I'm going to have the energy I need to do all these things. All right. And I'm here today to help you guys with the healing mindset. Developing the healing mindset is what helped me heal from severe chronic fatigue 3 different times. And I know it was the mindset that helped me heal, because in terms of like treatments and the specifics of what I used to heal, they were different every single time. I needed completely different things to heal each time. The thing that got me through all of them, the thing that got me back to living a full life again, was the healing mindset. And it's something I use today while I'm still well to keep my life awesome. All right, I've got 7 minutes left to talk about how to deal with guilt. The first thing I need to point out when talking about guilt is that guilt actually serves a purpose. I know it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything positive for us. But what guilt is doing is it's us reminding ourselves that we're good people. When we're frustrated and we're not able to do what we want to do for other people, and when we feel like we're a burden to others, guilt is that reminder to ourselves that we're good people because we care about others. Guilt is telling us that, hey, we feel badly because we want to be doing these things for other people. We want to do things for ourselves so that other people don't have to do them for us. We care about other people so much, and that's why we're guilty. And I think that's a message that we tend to miss when we feel guilty, because we get so wrapped up in how bad guilt feels, because it does feel terrible. But I think we can feel how bad guilt feels, and we can also remind ourselves that it's because we are good people. If we didn't care about other people so much, we wouldn't feel guilty about any of this. Okay? And the reason we need guilt is because we're looking for reassurance that we're still good people, even though we can't do the things we want to do for ourselves and for others. And one thing I've found has helped me bypass guilt and avoid that emotion sometimes is by learning how to know I have worth and to know that I am a good person without needing that validation of guilt. Now, I'm not saying guilt is a bad thing to feel. I'm saying it's a necessary thing to feel. Sometimes we need to be reminded that we care about others so much that it hurts. Okay? And for me, at least, it's been really helpful to reframe guilt as a reminder of how much I care about other people. Because what happens when you do that is that big, heavy, awful, stuck feeling of guilt lightens a little bit. Because instead of thinking about how bad I feel about not being able to do things, now I'm thinking about how much I care about these people in my life. And when I start to think about how much I care about them, oh my gosh, I'm getting teary eyed just talking about it. When I'm thinking about how much I care about these people, my mind opens up to solutions and possibilities of, well, how else can I show them that I care this much? I can't go to this event I promised. I can't cook for myself today. Someone else has to do that for me. Whatever it is, I can't do that thing I want to do to show them that I care. So what else can I do? And it opens up a whole new world of possibility. And what this does is it helps us deepen these precious relationships, the people who are still caring for us and caring about us while we're still severely ill, because not everybody does. We know this. We want to be able to deepen those relationships, and guilt doesn't deepen relationships. It doesn't do anything for the other person for them to know that we feel guilty. Maybe it helps a little bit, but it's not going to help the relationship advance. What will help a relationship advance is to show them that you care within your realm of possibility. What can that look like? Let me give you some ideas to get your minds going on this, because there's a lot of ways to show people that we care and how much we care, even while we're still severely ill. Sometimes this can be as simple as sending a text message saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. You're so good to me. And that makes me feel cared for. Tell them how you feel. That can make someone's day. I highly encourage that as the first thing you do, telling people how what they do makes you feel. If you don't feel totally comfortable with that, which I understand, sometimes we got to work up to that, I would recommend just checking in on somebody, saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. How are you doing? How is your mom? How is that thing at work? You know, just showing that you're thinking about them and caring, and then being there to listen when they share. It's a big way to show someone that you care. Sometimes it's writing them a longer email, talking about how they make you feel and how wonderful they are. Sometimes it can be reaching out and saying, hey, can I give you a hug? You know, if someone's in the house with you, I suppose that one's easier that way. Hey, I just really wanted to give you a hug. Can I give you a hug? That tends to go over really well with people who care about you. And these are all small little things that you do when you're able to, when the physical fatigue isn't too much, when the brain fog isn't too intense, okay? So you are staying within your means, but you're finding new creative ways to express that you care. And what happens when you replace guilt with these expressions of caring is that you're not lost and stuck in that guilt. And that means you're not spending energy on guilt. What you're doing instead of putting that energy into your guilt and letting it drain you, you're pouring that energy into a relationship and deepening that relationship and helping that other person feel cared for as well. We got a comment. Oh, hi, Skyfi there. You're on the last one. I'm so glad you could hop on again. Yeah, you never thought of it that way. I know it's interesting what happens when you can start to reframe your emotions and you feel guilty and like a burden a lot. I know what that's like. I'm sorry you feel that way. Oh, I'm so glad you're here too. Hugs. So I've got to run here really soon, but I just want to reiterate that It's really empowering to become aware of the fact that you can reframe your emotions. I'm never telling anybody to not feel guilt. Guilt is there for a reason. It's a real emotion. We should be feeling all of our emotions, but how we respond to those emotions and what we do with them is a choice. And the next time you start to feel really guilty about these things, I want to encourage you to remind yourself that you are a good person because you care about people so much and you are worthy of so much love. And that if you have energy to feel guilty, you have energy to reach out to someone in a small way and express how much you care about them differently with words, with a hug, with a text message. Okay, get creative. I'd love to hear about what you decide to do to show someone that you care about them. That's within your abilities. Okay. Sorry, this is so short. I would love to stay on. But as always, sending you guys love and health. I'm Kristen, and I'll talk to you guys soon.